Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am the Maize Madman. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you're aware every time I upload a video. Today, we have Michigan football preparing to host in the summer the number one player in the class of 2025, who is also a high school teammate of their 5-star quarterback in the 2024 class. All that, and of course, I'm upset. I need an encore, y'all. You should welcome me back. You want the ball till you fall. I can help you. Let's get into Michigan in the 2024 class. Currently is ranked third in their 2025 class, which they have gotten off to an early and fast start, is doing well as well, and they currently have the number 5 ranked 2025 class. That being said, they are still working on future players, including 2025 players. Obviously, the biggest fish in the pond for Michigan is Bryce Underwood, who is right in the backyard of the University of Michigan, an in-state recruit, the number one quarterback in the the number one quarterback in the country in the class of 2025. But that's not what we're here for today. Today we're talking about tight end T'Andre Waverly, who just visited Michigan earlier this month. He is already excited about coming back to Michigan, is planning or is trying to schedule his return visit to Michigan for the game. Everybody knows what the game is, and this year it is back in Ann Arbor, and Waverly wants to be there for it, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to be a very popular game for Michigan and Michigan recruits next season. Michigan has won the last 2 against their arch rival, obviously, by double digits, by the way, dominating the other state. And now, this being the third year and the first year without C.J. Stroud, who was also Michigan's quarterback, and Ohio, I almost said it, the other state was looking a bit shaky at the quarterback position in their spring game, but you know, it is the spring game. I'm sure it wasn't much to it, but McCord was not looking like the quarterback of the future there, and they had another quarterback, Devin Brown, who was dealing with the finger injury, who did not play. But either way, I don't want to get too far down this rabbit hole. Waverly, who just visited, like I said, Michigan earlier in the month, had this to say about the visit. He said the visit was great. I feel like the main highlight was my talk with Coach Herbert. I've never had a strength coach go so deep on what he does and why he does it. It was proof, every step of the way. Waverly is a 6'4", 225-pound tight end in the class of 2025. He is ranked 60th nationally, the second-ranked tight end, and the number one player in the state of Washington, as he is coming out of Mukilteo, Washington. I'm sure I'm butchering that name, in Kamiak High School. So T'Andre Waverly, looking forward to getting back on the campus in A2, specifically for the game. He said, quote, "Yeah, sometime later this year, I plan to visit Michigan again. I think I'm coming for Ohio State." So he'll be coming for Ohio State. Obviously, we'll be coming for Ohio State to do more damage to that already damaged ego and pride that they have. It's going to be a beautiful thing late November. If you don't have tickets and you're not made of money then it may be hard to get them, as I've been hearing the cheapest ticket right now. And this is we're in April, right? The cheapest tickets are already close to $500, and that is in the cheap seats. So obviously the anticipation around that game is massive. The recruits know it. The fans know it. The players definitely know it. The coaches know it. It's going to be a huge game. I expect a huge turnout in terms of Michigan recruiting that weekend. Before we move along, I got to remind everyone to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you're aware every time I upload a video. Tomorrow, live at 6 p.m., I will be live right here on the channel for the Maize and Gold and Blue. For the Maize and Blue and Gold show with my guy Ryan Fravel of Week Zero Productions. So make sure you are here live for that show. Moving right along, the number one player in the state in the class of 2025, David Saunders Jr., also spoke about Michigan recently. His current quarterback, Jadyn Davis, the 5-star quarterback committed to Michigan currently, is trying his hardest to get Sanders to commit to Michigan. Obviously, he's in no rush, as he is well over a year away from having to make a decision like that. But it would be in Michigan's best interest to try and lock up David Sanders as quickly as possible. He recently did take a visit to the other state, I believe last month, and he is planning to visit Michigan this summer. He had a lot to say about Michigan, and we'll just go over some of it here. He said, quote, "I feel like he'd been leaning there for a while," speaking of Jadyn Davis and his commitment to Michigan. He went there a couple of times and he seemed to like it more every time he came back, so I kind of expected it. He gave us a couple of hints as it got closer to the commitment date. He seemed like he enjoyed the recruitment process, and it was just a joy to be around. Obviously, Davis ended up committing to the Wolverines, so there's that. He also went on to say, "Whatever gets me on the field at the next level is what I'm going to play." Sanders is a 6'7", 260-pound offensive tackle right now. He plays both ways for Providence Day, playing edge on defense. And from what I have surmised and from what I am told and have read, he would be a 5-star on defense as well. However, he is a smart young man, as he understands that left tackles make a lot of money, and so he is dedicating himself to specializing left tackle on the next level. Speaking further on it, he said, "I know that left tackles make a lot of money in the NFL. If that's what I'm going to have to do, if that's what I'm going to have to play to get the money, then that's what I'm going to do. But I enjoyed playing both sides in high school because I don't like coming off the field. Any way I can help my team win is what I'm going to do. I just feel like that's what our team is built off of, just chemistry and love for each other." When speaking about him visiting Michigan, he said, "We're going to be up there this summer, sometime during the summer. I know for sure they wanted me to come up for the spring, but it was a busy schedule, but I got to get up there this summer." He went on to say, "I'm excited to find out how they lay out the blue carpet. That's what the boys," speaking the boys being Jadyn Davis, Channing Goodwin, and Jordan Shipp. He said, "That's what the boys say when they come back, so I've got to see it for myself. But I'm just excited to see the facilities, meet the coaches, and talk to Coach Harbaugh. I found that he's a funny guy, but kind of awkward, so I can't wait to meet him. So it's going to be a cool experience for me to be up there. That'll be my first time ever going to Michigan, so I'm just looking forward to it." He also spoke about his excitement about meeting and getting to know Michigan's offensive line coach and offensive coordinator, Sharon Moore, obviously, and his family, his parents, being able to build that relationship with Sharon Moore. Obviously, Sharon Moore is going to be massive in this recruitment as it develops and comes, becomes more real down the line. So David Sanders Jr., the number one player in the 2025 class. Obviously, he's the number one player in the state of North Carolina, the number one player in the country, and the number one offensive tackle in the country for the 2025 class. He also spoke candidly about his relationship with Jadyn Davis. Apparently, the two were very close, and Jadyn Davis often referred to him as his, quote, bodyguard. And again, at 6'7", 260, if I'm Jadyn Davis, that would be the guy that I would want protecting me as well. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about David Sanders and Michigan's chances to land him. I think they are as good as any, considering that his quarterback is committed to Michigan, and in short time, his two other teammates could be committed to Michigan as well, both of whom are wide receivers in Channing Goodwin and Jordan Shipp. So let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me know what you think about Michigan basketball landing Olivier Nkamhoua. I think I'm saying that correctly. It is a ridiculous name. He is originally from Helsinki, Finland. So it's a difficult name to try to pin down. Also, the number 2 tight end in the class of 2025, Mr. T'Andre Waverly. What are your thoughts on him? Anyway, we've reached that point in the video where I must bid you adieu. But before I do, I got some good news. I'm going to give out some Triple M shout-outs. So this is your moment. Get ready. Drum roll, please. Actually, I should. I'm thinking I should put a drum roll there. That'll probably really set the Triple M shout-outs off. But anyway, let's get to it. The first Triple M shout-out today is going to... drum roll. Okay, there's no drum roll. All right, anyway. First Triple M shout-out is going to Lance Martin. Lance, congratulations. You're officially a madman. Thank you for the support. The second Triple M shout-out is going to Fletch Lives Daily. You are officially a madman. Thank you for your support. And last but certainly not least, we're going to give a Triple M shout-out to Simply Max. Max, you are officially a madman. Thank you for the support. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Maize Madman. I am creating a TikTok at Maize Madman. Follow me there. I'm going to be updating that shortly, and I'll be back on Instagram at Maize Madman. So everywhere at Maize Madman. Wherever social media allows you at Maize Madman. Until next time, though, stay upset, my friends, because I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen,